The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
You know what's really funny?
They weren't kidding when they said kitty cone.
It's true. You know what's funny, Jay? Watching Pat and Rob slowly lose their minds.
Why?
Because no spoilers.
Oh, we could spoil.
You could.
Yeah, I'm just going to be sitting here for 90 minutes.
But here's the thing. When the masses of people come knocking down the door of the station to murder people, they're not going to be looking... Well, they might be looking for me, but they're more going to be looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's made over $1 billion. Not that many people are showing up to kill us.
Yeah.
Also, a Philippine cable TV station
Yeah.
aired
Sort of
like a
bootleg
pirated
one?
version, a bootleg version
Did
of
they?
it. I swear to God, yeah.
Those dicks.
Yeah, it's like, spoiler alert, like,
Meanwhile, people are like, which one is this?
yeah. Oh.
This isn't The Bachelor.
We're staying here.
Yeah, pretty
We're
much.
not going. Order pizza.
No, all right.
What's your mom's funeral? Order pizza.
Pizza, yeah. For the funeral or for here? We're not
Yeah.
going. Now, would you, like, let's play hypothetical.
Yeah.
Let's say
Let's say.
you're sitting at home
Yep.
watching Charter, Optimum, whatever the hell it is,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden, a really shitty pirated version of Avengers Endgame comes on the air
Mhm.
2 weeks before it's actually released in theaters. Do you immediately turn it off because you don't want the experience sullied by watching a poor quality version of it?
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Or do you want what?
wait. You have to define poor quality. Is it like, it's definitely a VHS-C camcorder down here, but it's pretty stable? Or it's a guy with a cell phone who's like, ha ha ha, oh my god, and it keeps moving around. Define poor.
Let's say the guy made a concerted effort to shoot it well, but it was a low quality record, and he's not that good at what he's trying to do.
So somewhere in between the two things I just said.
Yeah, where the audio is, you can make out about like 90% of the dialogue, but like especially in the action scenes, it's like no shot, and the like explosions, like the screen's entirely white. Do you watch the low quality version 2 weeks early, or do you wait to see it in the theater?
Theater.
Yeah?
Yeah, get that off my screen.
Wait,
Yeah.
does he go to the bathroom and forget to pause the recording?
I wouldn't record that.
Well,
No, the guy in the theater.
The guy in the theater, no.
Oh.
Well,
So do you see him urinating?
During the bootleg.
I find that implausible.
That's plausible.
Implausible?
Yeah, it's plausible.
Implausible.
Plausible. Plausible.
Why? Because it's 3 hours and 2 minutes?
Yeah.
That is a long-ass movie.
Yep.
Now, did you go into that movie, like, dehydrated?
No.
No?
Normal.
So, by hour, what, you had to go to the bathroom?
Didn't
And
have to go to the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So, how much did they charge you for cleaning the seat?
They didn't charge me anything. I didn't pee in the seat.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I'm a man. I can hold it.
All right.
He wore an adult diaper, damn it.
No.
I'm a man. I wore an adult diaper, goddammit.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't have to pee. It was my butt got a little sore,
Right.
but other than that, no.
Just a couple blood clots in your legs. Other than that.
No, because I had the reclining seat. I was not.
Oh wow,
I was
you're getting
comfy.
fancy. Rob, how are you in terms of the bathroom break there? Were you stressing it towards the end of the movie? Did you plot this out in terms of like your beverage intake?
I have to turn the speaker on. 'Cause
Oh.
once again, somebody should know.
I can't
Details.
name names.
But it was Rob.
I had to go to the bathroom, yes.
Okay.
About an hour in.
All right. Did you go
Yeah,
in the bathroom?
of course.
likely story.
Yes, technically I did not see the whole movie because I was out using the facilities.
Okay. Now,
Barely anybody left my theater that I was in.
is there
I would say the same for mine.
is there any point in the movie where you could say this would plausibly be a good bathroom break time?
Nope.
According to the internet, it said half an hour and 1 hour. After that, don't leave.
All right. That's denied.
I don't care.
Yeah. That's a half an hour.
That's what they said. These are the slow sections where it's just kind of catch up.
Okay.
You missed it.
All right.
No, but there's really not a lot of fat in the movie.
Okay. Unless you count the moviegoers.
Yes.
True story.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to the non-spoiler review. So let's really boil it down here.
3 snaps up in a circle.
On the
3 snaps up in a circle.
Yeah.
on the scale of Geely to the Dark Knight, like 0 to 10 here.
Geely to that's a bigger scale than 0 to 10.
All right. Well, let's just pretend it's 0 to 10.
Okay.
Where are you putting this movie?
Dark Knight.
At Dark Knight, slightly above Dark Knight, slightly below Dark Knight.
Rob and I actually talked about this.
Yes, we did.
Because this is like, The Dark Knight has been the pinnacle of like movie nerddom for quite some time now and has yet to be dethroned.
They're different.
Could this be the dethroning?
Well, yes, one's Marvel, one's DC. Yes, we get that.
The Dark Knight is a very well done cinematic movie. On its own, don't need anything else. Watch this movie, you will be thoroughly entertained.
Okay.
Endgame is not as good of a standalone movie, but it is the most epic conclusion to this entire run
Okay.
that could have ever. It pays off in so many ways
So satisfying.
that you know like
All right.
you know like where people are taking a knife and going through the kinetic sand.
Yes.
Yeah, just picture like a 50-story version of that, just going down. You're just like, oh. While somebody's giving you a back rub and your feet are getting scrubbed by koi fish.
All right.
And you know you're getting like a deep tissue massage with like suction cups on your legs, and somebody is feeding you ice cream.
This is oddly specific.
Yes, it is every which way of satisfying that you could get. However, it does not
So
stand.
you're saying it had a happy ending.
It had an ending.
Right.
Usually
I
have
will
to pay
I
an
will
extra
quote
20 for
Jeremy
that.
Renner.
No, there
I
was.
was happy with the ending.
Yes, I was happy with the ending.
Okay.
I will.
Is
quote-
it kind of like the end of Breaking Bad, where it's maybe neither good nor bad, but
Did you watch any of the press?
I watched some of the press.
Okay, I'm gonna quote Jeremy Renner.
Okay.
The movie has a beginning
Uh-huh.
and it has an end.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that it has a beginning and an end. That is all I will actually say about the movie.
Okay.
Other than like a general overall review of it is, as a geek, I am thoroughly satisfied with this movie and cannot wait to see it again.
All right. Now.
I laughed.
From meh to screech like a little girl, it's screech like a little girl.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, this is an important part of your review process here.
Yes.
Please list the movies which are not required from the Marvel Cinematic Universe to have a enjoyable experience and are able to thoroughly follow the plot.
Meaning, like, which movies could you leave
Or
out?
like which ones are required here?
Okay.
I think it'd be easier to say which ones are not.
No. I got to go from the beginning. So you need to see Iron Man 1.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull up the full MCU list here.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me go
Like
MCU.
you think I can't do this.
Well, no, I think you can, but I need to keep track. All right, here's the MCU movie list in order. I love that this is actually
Just a thing.
it's a thing. Yeah.
What is it,
Ooh.
like, just like 10 minutes
Can I-
short of
can I play
48
along with
hours of
this?
watching?
Yes.
I want to play
You're
along
going to play
with...
Have You Seen It?
Yeah, I'm going to play Have I Seen It?
Okay.
Can I spoiler? The answer is no to all of them.
Really, all of
You
them?
haven't seen any of them?
Not even one?
Not a one.
Don't spoil it then. Play along.
All right, I'm pulling this
How can I
up
play
here.
along with something I have no idea what we're talking about?
Well, then, how about this? I
Do you
let you
remember
borrow.
when you dressed as Thor? You could just refer to that.
All
I
right.
dressed as Thor.
This is Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU, movies in order. This is MCU Phase 1, so Iron
you have
Man.
three
You need
phases, I know
to
that.
see Iron Man.
Iron Man 2008, you need to see it.
Yes.
The Incredible Hulk from 2008.
Not really.
Okay. Iron Man 2, 2010.
I think you could pass
It
that.
has the Tesseract in it, though.
Iron Man 2 is a revenge story. The son of a disgraced physicist who once worked with Howard Stark tries to ruin Tony Stark's life. But in the grand scheme of Marvel Cinematic Universe, the film is marked by the introduction of 2 new characters. The new James Rose, now played by Don Cheadle, and the first appearance of Black Widow. It also leads straight into Thor as S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Phil Coulson goes to New Mexico to investigate Thor's hammer.
I say you need to see it.
Okay?
Yes, to your next movie.
All right.
Which is Thor.
Thor.
Oh, yeah, I did see Thor 1 and 2. I forgot about that.
Thor 2011.
You said you didn't see any of these.
Well, I lied to you. Like,
You need to
no.
see that.
You need to see Thor.
Captain America, the First Avenger.
You need to see
Got
that.
this.
The Avengers 2012.
Yes.
Okay? That's not the name of the movie. It just came out 2012. This is a Marvel Cinematic Movies Phase 2. Iron Man 3.
There's really only one reference to Iron Man 3 in there.
Is there enough character development for Tony Stark where that's kind of a necessity?
Just the bare necessity.
No.
Okay, so this is one, if you haven't seen it, you don't absolutely need to go back and see
Right.
it, but it would be helpful.
Yes.
Okay. Whereas, like, the Hulk from 2000, whatever, you can just skip that altogether.
Nah.
Yeah. Thor,
Not that it's bad. I actually like
right,
it.
it's a good movie, but yeah, Thor: The Dark World.
No.
Don't need to see it?
Yes,
Yes, you say you do?
I say you do.
Even with what they do in the movie.
Especially with what you do in the movie.
You know,
Oh, wait, yeah. Yep. You need to see it.
Okay. Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy, 2014.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's your introduction to the characters. That's, you kind of got it. Avengers: Age of Ultron. See, now, you're introduced to a lot of characters, but otherwise, other than the introduction...
Yes.
All right, let's pretend
Yes. It's just a flat out yes for very 2 specific reasons.
you're introduced to characters,
Yeah.
You have a character,
Yeah.
Right.
and then another moment with so yes.
Yeah.
okay? All right, so Avengers: Age of Ultron. Ant-Man.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
Captain America: Civil War.
Yes.
Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
It would help.
It would help. Okay. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Well, that one might be the other no.
No love for Tom Holland here?
No. We're not
not-
saying.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
not saying. It's just. Do you need to see it? Does it play into? No.
No?
No, you don't.
Is
need
that a no from both here?
My original when I first thought about this was the Hulk was the only no, but yeah, I think you could skip. If you
Oh no,
wanted to see
there's
something.
another no. Don't worry.
Okay. So far, the only 2 you could
You're right.
theoretically skip are Hulk and Spider-Man: Homecoming. Thor: Ragnarok.
No.
No.
You don't need to see it.
Wait,
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
You
need
do
to
need to see it,
you-
again.
You
Yes.
need to see that before you see Infinity War.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Black Panther.
Yes.
Okay. Rob? Yeah?
See it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to. Yeah.
Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I still have not seen it. I don't think so, but then again, I haven't seen it. Maybe some will make more sense after seeing it, so I can't weigh in.
Do you remember Ant-Man in this movie?
Yeah, I remember Ant-Man in this movie.
You need to see it.
Okay.
All right.
I know kind of what goes on in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, but you need-
I have enough of a working knowledge that
You-
I'm not lost, but
Yeah,
I can't weigh in.
you need to see it.
And Captain Marvel.
No.
No.
Don't need to see it. So the only 2 movies,
3.
only 3 movies, are Hulk,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And Captain Marvel.
and Captain Marvel.
Yep.
So that's, you still need to see 18 of the other movies before you see the 22nd movie, Avengers: Endgame.
Right.
All right. All right, this,
For the proper emotional payoff.
okay.
Yes.
So I feel like that is good consumer advice.
Right. Yes, because I mean,
All right, Jay, how
we're-
many of those have you seen?
is it Thor 1 and 2?
Thor 1 and 2.
You've seen Thor 1 and 2. Have you seen any of the others?
You just asked, which one of those have you seen? I said Thor 1 and 2.
So I'm gonna
Henceforth, I have not seen the other 20.
I know, I'm just in disbelief.
let him borrow Iron Man.
All right. Do you have the other ones on Blu-ray?
Yes.
Do you have the entire MCU?
Yes.
There you go.
Goes without saying.
Yeah.
I actually have. I forget what they called it, but
Her.
oh no, I have Phase 1, but it's all it's DVD. I don't think it's Blu-ray.
Do you have the case?
Yes. You saw it. You played with it.
You have the Tesseract
touched it.
case.
They never released the Tesseract case.
They did.
It's a case. I don't know.
They
what
dumped it
is.
down though, because they couldn't do the thing with the aluminum case because it was a copyright or something on the or patent on the case design.
I'll copyright you.
Yep.
Either way. Yeah.
All right.
I can see them coming out with like a giant gauntlet and just having it open up with all of the movies.
And speaking of the gauntlet, because I have no idea what it is or what it does, however, yeah, that. Google had a little Easter egg where if you Googled Thanos,
Yep.
and then you clicked on the little gauntlet thing,
It snaps its fingers.
and then things disappeared on the search page,
Yep.
which was kind of cool.
Yep. Have you done that?
I have no idea what it,
Not yet.
I don't know if it's still there. But you can give it a shot.
I'm trying. So Pat, how was your week?
It was good. I saw Avengers.
Okay. Do anything else? Just random. Yeah, that's funny.
Well, no, just let it go. Stop scrolling.
It will do it for you.
That's funny.
Whoa!
He's
Whoa.
like, he's like zipping around. What's the boo? This is pretty funny. Nothing's disappearing. It's like it's not done yet. It's
That's-
not done yet.
I think it's done on this page. There isn't a whole. That's pretty funny.
We'll tap it again.
Share feedback.
No.
Oh, wow. All right. Brings it all. Well, that feels like a spoiler. Thanks, Google.
No, actually, that doesn't. That doesn't happen.
Okay.
That'd be too easy.
That would be.
What?
Anyways,
What?
yes.
Okay.
What'd you do other than watch the movie?
Bought a bed frame.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Why? What happened to the old one?
it's getting long in the tooth, and
They don't have teeth that I know of.
Well, they do.
Okay.
That's why I had to buy a new one. It was growing teeth and,
and-
it was trying to eat him.
It's also about yay high for the foot,
Uh huh.
and Odin likes to get up on the bed, but he's gotten in this habit of kind of walking up his front half, and then putting his back one leg on the bed frame, and using that to push up to get onto the bed.
Right, and that just
So
flips the entire bed.
it was slowly bending the metal out for the metal feet.
Got it.
And I said, why don't we just get a lower bed?
Okay.
So we got a
Or
platform.
why don't you get a really high one so we can't get up at all? Eh.
I don't, because he's gonna try to get up at some point, and then her other dog broke its leg, jumping off the bed. So I don't want that to happen to Odin because
Got
he's
it.
a big boy.
He is big, yes. Well, if he can't get up, he can't jump off.
But if he does happen to get up, then he has to get off.
Eventually.
Like I'm not getting a bunk bed that's like 5 feet in the air.
You've never seen a dead cat in a tree.
Very
Yes,
true.
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
When?
When he shot it.
What?
Hawkeye shoots a cat in the movie.
Does he? Wait, in Thanos? Or in the
Yeah.
Endgame?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert!
And the cat goes.
I
Aww.
was gonna say I don't think that's much to the plot of the movie, except that he's
It
just like-
could be. It could be a magical cat.
except he's like F this cat. And
Actually, there was a magical cat.
Well, there you go.
And now that you mention that, maybe you should see Captain Marvel.
All right, then.
so that way you can see the
Eh.
magical cat.
I still say eh.
Even with the cat?
It didn't. I mean, the cat's cute, but the cat doesn't have any payoff in this movie.
Wait, is it cute or is it cute?
It's just cute,
All right.
not a kitten.
All kitties are cute.
No, this isn't a cat.
Cute.
It's a cat, but it's not a cat.
It's a cat, but not a cat. Cat. Thanks for confusing everyone. Anyways,
Cute.
all right, Jay, how about you? What'd you do the past couple weeks?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Nope, as in we're skipping you?
There's just nada.
Oh. Brad, what have you done?
I went to the NFL draft in Nashville.
Who do you work for?
Stuff. Anyways, I was at the NFL draft in Nashville
Why haven't you seen Avengers?
because I was at the NFL draft in Nashville.
That makes sense.
They didn't air it at the NFL draft in Nashville?
I had exactly like 30 minutes to myself, and I spent this entire 30 minutes getting
Masturbating.
multiple bowls of poke.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No,
Masturbating.
also that.
It was in Nashville.
No.
It was mentioning multiple bowls. So
No. There's a poke place about 0.2 miles from the hotel.
And what is pokey?
It is sushi in a bowl.
Ah.
It's the easiest way to explain it. But it's absolutely delicious. And it's one of those things where... Have you guys ridden, like, the line scooters or the bird scooters in cities?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do they have any around Torrington? I don't know what this laughter means!
We can't even have a sidewalk. You want to have a freaking that? No.
No.
I know, that would be hilarious.
Exactly. Because then they'd ride that on the broken sidewalks and then fall
Have
in.
the head injury capital of the Northeast. Well, yeah, there you go. So if you haven't seen them, you know what the little electric scooters are, right?
Yeah, they're little electric scooters.
Yes,
Well,
they
there you
are.
have it.
So like the Lime scooters and all of that, they have like a little cellular modem in them. And so you go to the app and they have a little QR code on it and you scan the code and it activates the scooter. And then you're like, wee, head injury, here I come. And, yeah. So I was going around the city. I was like thinking about that after like long days at work. And then
Riding a scooter?
scooter and I'm like, oh man, if I get a head injury, we are so screwed. Like, but I want poke more. I was like, what do I want more, poke or a head injury? Poke. Yeah.
Okay for poke.
Okay. For poke.
Oh. Porke?
Poke.
Poke.
Yeah.
So now we talking about Pokemon,
No.
Yeah, no.
Poke.
Gotta catch them
No,
all.
just poke.
which sounds good. I really want to try that.
It is good.
My
You should.
girlfriend has had it. She's like, it's awesome.
It is. It's fantastic.
But for Pokemon, it's just me, or does it feel like Detective Pikachu is just watered down Deadpool?
You know, I heard the reviews. The reviews are actually
For what?
good.
Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu.
Come on.
Detective
I'm
Chew.
not saying it's not going to be good. It's just
Infinity War or Endgame.
Well, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Now-
from the previews, it just seems like Pikachu is playing G-rated Deadpool.
Well, it more like Deadpool
Or
meets
G-rated Ryan Reynolds.
Dr. Doolittle.
Here's the thing, though.
You can hear me? You can hear me talk? Oh. Wait, that was...
It's not. Yeah. No.
Also, not the voice I would have picked for Pikachu, but that's not.
Captain America. Captain America.
That would have been better.
The Avengers.
Captain
Is-
Avengers.
Captain Avengers is like having a 5-course meal. It's a lot of stuff. Right, Rob? It's a lot of stuff.
The movie is a lot of stuff.
And
Yes.
Detective Pikachu is just some ice cream.
Right? It's a lot. It's
it's
just
a lot of
there's a
stuff.
lot.
It's-
It's a lot. It's a very heavy. It's a
Go on.
it's a heavy movie. Like you have a lot to take in the 3 hours.
I would say Last Jedi, for at least for me, was more intense and heavier.
Okay.
But this is way more sense.
Yeah, but do I think that I might go see Shazam before I see Avengers again? Yeah, because maybe Pat just wants some cotton candy before he goes back in for that 5-course meal.
Right.
No, fuck Detective Pikachu.
How do you have any room left after that 5-course meal?
Eventually, you do.
Purge.
Yeah, just like puke out the shield, the axe, a little Iron Man helmet. Okay, got room for like a little lightning bolt. We're good.
So you're going Shazam before you're going.
Yes, just because everything that I've heard about Shazam is that it's
Don't you mean Shazam?
yes, Shazam
Shazam?
is that
I think
it's,
you mean Shazam.
it's like lighthearted, it's fun, it's
Well, of course, it's a kid who becomes a superhero.
right, which after that, like like I said, it's so much to take in.
I'm an
that I
ambidextrous
kind of
actor
want
meter.
I kind of want an Iron Man 1. Like I kind of want something that's just fun, like that's
Something that's not quite so heavy you don't have to think about.
right. Or hey, I'm gonna take this culmination of what you've been watching for the last decade and
Wrap it up.
give you an end.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather just watch something that's just fun to watch. So I think that's going to be my next movie.
All right then.
Shazam.
Shazam. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah. So it's not in Nashville. That was crazy. I learned what Nashville's like kind of like candy is. They have this candy there called the Goo Goo.
Gaga.
Goo Goo.
Gaga.
Goo Goo. No, it's Radio Gaga Goo Goo. Yes. Which is like marshmallow and caramel and peanuts and covered in milk chocolate. It's pretty good.
Did you know that M&M's makes a white chocolate M&M with marshmallow filling?
Did you know
I
that
do
M&M's is
now.
also the devil?
Sure.
Because white chocolate should not exist on this earth.
Yeah, white chocolate is not chocolate.
Nope.
Just call it cocoa butter candy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that like Go-Go Power Rangers?
No.
Yeah, no.
Cocoa butter candy.
Yeah, they both put you in a coma.
Yeah, exactly.
Only if
So what
you're
else did I
lucky.
do? It's just a ridiculous amount of working, and I do anything fun.
Did you do anything fun?
You had your kitty.
Yeah. Well, I missed my kitty while I was there. I did install a little security camera. Did I show you this?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
On the show.
You're a proud father. You've shown everyone.
Okay, it's true. But the security camera for the kitty?
Yes.
Okay.
Doug hasn't seen it.
Can I see it?
Yes. Cute.
Still in the same spot it was 2 weeks ago.
Pretty much.
Is it
Oh, wait,
alive?
there
Up,
you go.
up there goes. It moved.
There's
It
an
moved
update
from.
here. You want to watch? You can watch them live. There's.
Can you hear me?
No.
What's
How do you not have two-way communication with the cat?
Hello?
It doesn't make any noise.
Hello, kitty?
It doesn't. It's not like it doesn't work like that.
Well, it
Although.
Cat's here! Your
That
cat's
was-
deaf, dude.
although
Although.
I have tuned in at sometimes, and like I'll tune in and I'll see him like the moment I tune in, he'll like wake up.
There's a bum in your
And
room.
no, and then he will just like stare at the camera. It's like
Does your camera like turn like have a light that turns on or something?
when it detects motion,
Oh,
but it's like, how does he know?
Is it a PTZ or no?
No, it's just a little wide angle doohickey. Did you guys see the one where he basically is like a lunatic?
no,
Yeah, you put it all over Facebook.
I
like
did.
9 different times.
Yeah, but Pat doesn't look at Facebook.
I don't. Oh Jesus!
including our own.
Yeah.
So your cat just cliffhangered.
Yes, basically. It's like, yeah, it's
Is
like
that-
Sylvester
is that-
Stallone.
is
That's
that
it.
it?
That's it. Anyways. All right, Jay, what do we got for tech news?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you do.
I haven't looked at it in weeks.
Pretty hilarious and impressive. You're like, gonna watch that again. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, I don't know how he caught himself.
Magic.
He's like, oh, fucked
I
up.
did bring him to the vet today, and everyone at all the ladies and nurses at the vet were fawning all over the
Well,
cat.
yeah, it's a new cat.
It is. It's so cute. He's adorable.
Did you like wear a hoodie and just throw him in the hood?
No, I had a little cat carrier, and he was like, "Let me out!"
You, human! Let me out of this contraption!
Yeah, exactly, precisely.
He's got his paw out there.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So out of curiosity,
Uh huh.
this kind of tech news, but it kind of isn't at the
Careful,
same
that
time.
kills cats.
It's true. Would you ever want to watch a podcast?
Nope.
No, because
You can stop right there.
Well, you can just stare at your phone while it's playing.
Uh huh.
Would you ever want to listen to a podcast that was put on by Chelsea and Bill Clinton?
no.
No.
Yeah, neither would I. But evidently they're going to anyhow. Because evidently somebody wants to listen to that.
Okay.
So just so you know, if you just want to...
Have you seen the podcast landscape? There's so much out there.
There is. It's the golden
And
age.
most of it's not good. But then again, if you want a good one, tune into the yearbook.
Ah, yeah, the yearbook by Doug. Oh, God, I haven't worked on my impression in weeks. It's awful. Ah, Doug. Sorry. Well, listen to the yearbook. It's on iTunes and Stitcher.
You know,
The yearbook has become so popular, Doug doesn't even have enough time to do a news thing for our show anymore.
I know. I'm sorry. Listen, we did our research here, and we think, even though I'm sitting here alone by the microphone, which is the trope they use in the yearbook, but it works. Doug's not listening.
Now that he has a cell phone that can text
See,
and stuff.
That's
done.
the question I have, because I know you're in here. You're
Well,
somewhere.
You do now, but you honestly believe that I was standing there, nodding my head and going, "Yep, totally right."
I know at some point you're standing there, and I know at some points he's not, and I don't know which.
Actually, I've only been present for the ones that he tested. I've never been one for one that's been posted.
What?
think you have. I think you have. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Doug, what's the topic of
doesn't even know.
what's the topic of your next podcast? We can tease it.
I think it's the draft.
The draft. He's teasing the draft.
The draft, it lets in a lot of cold air.
A lot of cold air.
It really,
Yeah.
it's surprisingly so.
A lot of shrinkage on
Actually-
the next yearbook.
Or does it let in a lot of hot air?
The yearbook.
Yeah, it is a lot of hot air.
Hosted by Doug.
No longer doing a sports segment for us
Oh, what time? Really, to get back to doing that.
because he's too
Yep.
busy doing the yearbook for you humps out there.
It's true. You should listen.
Who's your sponsor? MeUndies?
What is it?
Oh yeah, that'd be.
Who should be what?
Who's your sponsor? MeUndies?
It should be MeUndies.
And that's when Pat just slips into a Scottish accent, sir, every once in a while.
MeUndies?
Yeah, there you go. See, you're doing it again.
What am I saying in Scottish?
Uh,
MeUndies.
who's sponsoring me undies?
Haynes.
I like mine better.
Haynes.
Anyways,
Aw.
good podcasts. Planet Money. You ever listen to Planet Money? It sounds boring. It's freaking great. A lot of news stuff. BBC World Service has a great news podcast a couple times a day.
I mean, I already told you 2
Isn't
weeks
that just
ago
called
what
the
I
news?
just started listening to.
Joe Rogan. Well, you've listened to that
Oh,
for a
you
while.
want to know what? I
No,
listened
Conan
to?
O'Brien is the
The-
one we
Conan
talked
I
about.
started
O'Brien
listening to that. That was
needs
good.
I
Yeah.
did too.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Bad. Did you start listening to the soundtrack show?
No.
You should.
I listened to the Boogie Monster.
I kind of got bored with
What's
it.
the Boogie Monster?
It's Kyle Kinane
Kinane.
and his comedian buddy Dave Stone. It's kind of talk about supernatural things.
Whoa, someone just like played a speed around a Dig Dug.
So what I listen
And I
to
won.
is Joe Rogan,
Mm-hmm.
Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert, Michael Rosenbaum's Inside of You,
Mm-hmm.
stuff you should know, stuff they don't want you to know,
Uh-huh.
myths and legends, fictional, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, Film Sack, and then Collider's Heroes as well as Collider's their movie channel, and then the last one is that's it.
That's a lot.
No Doug Loves Movies?
Let's see. I've got The Indicator from Planet Money.
Sounds dumb.
I've got The Yearbook. Planet Money.
Never heard of it.
BBC Global News World Service.
What do
Global
they
News
do on
Podcast,
Planet Money?
The Daily Up First. 10
Bradford.
Radio Hour. Hi.
What do they do on Planet Money?
It
Talk
is
about money.
Is it a financial thing? Is it a
no. Yes and no. It's what I will
Maybe.
call really interesting stories that have some sort of kind of financial money tie-in. Like they had a really interesting podcast. Like from 86 until 1959, Coke cost 5 cents. For
They're all good.
70 years,
Some of them might. Nobody have listened.
a product costs the same amount of money.
Which is nice.
Which but you think about that, that's like, that doesn't happen anywhere. So they went through like the whole story of like why, and it's really like it's really interesting.
Lord,
It's like and they use those as like the basis for like storytelling and stuff like that. So
Unfold's pretty
it'll have some sort of like
Cheapsies.
kind of like money hook, but it's not like today in the markets Nasdaq was up 450 points.
Brothers
It's
talking
none of that at all.
Okay.
It's not really my
It's
Maybe it
It'd
should.
be funny.
Yep.
Dumb
TED
people
Radio
announcing
Hour,
movies.
Radio Lab, Snap
Doesn't
Judgment.
Wait, the 10
And
Radio
Doug Loves
Hour?
Movies.
Yep.
Doug loves
The
movies.
Daily's the New York Times thing,
Doug
right?
Right.
Benson
Okay,
that hosts a
the
movie
10
game
Radio
show
Hour,
with comedians.
I like
Oh,
it. Sometimes
I'll try that. I'll check that one out.
That's a good one. Like talk faster or be
Oh.
less jolly.
On TED Radio Hour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody like revisited her on Death Row. Don't you think Death Row isn't the greatest place for you to be? And then there's like a pause, and it's I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. I'm still all right. Just curious.
Don't you love any podcast which has silence long enough to make you think your phone is broken?
Yes.
Or you're about to get a call.
Oh, don't even get
Yeah.
me started. I'm already pissed off about that.
99% Invisible. Conan Needs a Friend. And wait, don't tell me.
That's a good one.
Yep. What else? Looking. If you were looking for something for like super long drives, if you're looking for some long ass podcasts, and you're a history buff, Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. They're fantastic, but some of those things are like
What about
6 hours long.
What about drunk history?
Nope, I'm going for the in-depth stuff.
Okay.
Well, if you want in-depth from messed up history,
Yeah?
try the dollop.
The dollop?
A daisy.
Yep, exactly. Well, there you go.
How many are you subscribed to?
This many? Many? I don't know. 15?
16.
16? Yeah. Enough. Enough where I can't keep up with them.
Yeah, but that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want to have a library filled with
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, the nice thing is like the news ones I skip by. I just like if I'm like past, I just go to today and delete the past ones unless I'm really curious.
Right.
All right, Jay. What else we got in tech news other than none of us caring about Chelsea and Bill Clinton having a podcast?
What about the rocket crash? The rocket man. The failed launch or whatever it is from Tesla.
Are you talking about the Draco
Yeah.
Draco engines on the when they're doing a ground test?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Went boom.
Yes, it did. Don't know why.
And
yet.
everybody freaked out. Like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, it was
That's why they do testing.
it was a test.
Right.
So there's always that chance.
Right. They don't
They
know.
didn't want it to happen, but
They don't know what caused it yet.
so for all we know, it was a drone flying into it.
Doug, how many subscribers you got so far?
I think just you. Seriously.
Well, shit.
Excuse me, I'm a subscriber also.
I'm serious. There's been
Yeah.
a few listeners. There's
Ooh.
a few hardcore. Seriously.
All right.
Cool. But I think just you. As far as subscribers.
Well, damn it.
I haven't even done it.
Doug's like, I don't even care that much.
Yeah, seriously. I would subscribe to that.
Well,
thing.
I wouldn't do it. It's only like 7-minute podcast. How do people not have 7 minutes to listen to the yearbook? Anyways, what else we got in tech news?
We haven't even started yet.
Well, you
I just
did.
asked a question.
There apparently aren't that many planes.
None of us
That's
would
all.
listen to that.
Okay, good. Now I'm looking at my stocks.
Do you know how much money Avengers made?
$1 billion.
In the first weekend?
Yeah.
$1.2 billion.
Is it gonna catch Avatar?
Yes. It's going to surpass Avatar.
Is it gonna catch Titanic?
Well, if it...
Well,
it-
Titanic sank, so probably.
Yeah, that was
all
a rim
right,
shot.
all right,
Thank you.
I'm not giving it that.
all right. So,
Fuck you then.
well,
much better.
Avatar surpassed Titanic, so if it catches Avatar, it's already surpassed Titanic. It's a transitive property of
How
movie
much
earnings.
is It was only 2 point something billion, 2.4 billion.
Avatar is like $3 billion, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Total movie earnings all time.
Billion.
It's funny. After the first week, Avengers Endgame is already up there. Okay.
Yeah, Avengers Endgame is already 5th behind. So currently worldwide right now,
Yep.
it is at 1.785.8 billion.
Jesus.
It trails Avengers Infinity War
By
about
Rough.
275 million.
yeah, so it's catching that.
It'll get it this weekend, no problem.
Yeah.
And it only trails behind Star Wars: The Force Awakens by another $20 million after that.
Oh, so it's getting that too.
This weekend it will absolutely get to at least third, probably second. Titanic is at, like, what are the odds Avengers Endgame has a $400 million weekend worldwide?
It's pretty good because usually you see about a 60 to 75% drop off.
Yeah, yeah.
So if it stays at the 60% with rewatches,
Yeah.
it could catch that.
Titanic worldwide was 2.187 billion.
And Avatar was
2.788 billion.
okay. So and that's what we think it needs to get to Titanic, 400.
I
right?
think it'll
So it-
pass Titanic this
so
weekend.
it needs at least another billion.
It needs another 400 million to pass Titanic
Well,
and
it
another
needs
billion to pass Avatar.
Adjusted, according to Box Office Mojo,
Yep.
just domestically adjusted for inflation,
Uh-huh.
it's 101st.
Really?
Yeah.
Domestically?
Adjusted for inflation.
Right.
Adjusted for inflation counts for nothing.
Counts for nothing!
It does because
Yeah.
earning one of today's dollars is worth a heck of a lot more than earning one of the other dollars.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Force Awakens and adjusted for inflation is at number 11 on the list, domestically.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Well, if it passes Force Awakens, well, here's the really interesting part, actually. So if you look at domestic dollars, right? Almost half of Star Wars: The Force Awakens domestically, or 45.3%,
Yep.
is what Star Wars: The Force Awakens, or 45.3%, right?
Yeah.
That was domestic gross by Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Avengers: Endgame,
I'm gonna guess
only
30.
just a little over a quarter.
Yeah.
26.5% was domestic.
Because China is huge.
Yeah, into Avengers.
No, it's just huge. They're finally like, oh crap, this market is just gigantic.
Yes, it is. So there you go. So that's rather interesting.
Yeah, and that's why you're going to see a lot more people kind of kowtowing to the Chinese.
Is there any
censorships.
obvious kowtowing to it in the script?
No.
Okay. Because there was a bit in what the hell was it, like The Martian and stuff like that, where you're like,
Yeah. Oh, the Chinese are
yeah.
coming to save us.
yeah, it was like, oh, why did you do this? So you did. I get it. You did it so you get released in the Chinese market, but
Yep.
it's like, oh, this feels so forced.
Mhm.
And it just takes you out of the movie.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
It was forced. It was forced.
They were like, oh, you want to
Yeah.
release over here?
Okay. Jay,
What else you got?
for Tech News.
What's your first story?
Yeah, what's your first story? By the way, Captain Marvel, number 24 all time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jay, Tech News.
Oh, we're still doing that?
We are.
Huh, well, how the hell about that? Do. So since we haven't done tech news or had a show in a little bit, since we were last here, Disney actually announced what Disney Plus is going to cost.
All right. How many people know how much this is?
What?
How much Disney Plus is going to cost?
I believe I do.
I don't think I do.
All right, Rob. How much would you pay
For,
Disney Plus?
but tell him what he gets first. Tell him what he gets,
Oh,
Jay.
there's more.
Yeah.
You get movies.
No, you get access to Marvel, Disney, Pixar,
Fox.
well, eventually Fox,
No, pretty much.
Star
already
Wars,
Fox.
Lucasfilms, obviously the Disney Channel stuff, Disney's library.
Are we going to have a Simpsons Star Wars crossover?
So how much would you
That'd be
pay
good.
for access to all that?
What are you expecting, Rob?
Well, that ruins
I
it.
think I heard this actually.
Yeah.
Isn't it like $8?
I think it was $6 to $7.
It's
$6.99.
$6.99 a month.
Yeah.
Or you
Doug,
can
are
pay.
you subscribing?
What?
Are you going to subscribe?
To Disney?
Who,
Yeah.
Me? Me or
Yeah.
Doug?
Either. Both.
Do you really need to ask me that?
Not yet.
Kinda.
It's kind of like you asking me if I'm going to subscribe.
Yeah. I don't know.
They already have my money.
I don't know. I don't know
I
where.
don't have it yet, but that will have mine.
Okay.
So here's
about
the thing:
Jay?
you can pay $6 a month,
Huh?
or you can pay $60 a year. No, correction, $7 a month or $70 a year.
All right.
So
Are you
can
subscribing,
say-
Jay?
No,
No.
I don't watch things with all the things I already have. Why would I pay more money for more things that I wouldn't watch?
Well,
That's fair.
that is fair, but chicken butt. Would you?
No,
But it's also a case of like
no,
all this content is leaving Netflix, right? Mm-hmm.
which I don't watch there either.
Well, is there like? But are
No.
people going to start making that choice where they're going to go like, well, all this content's not on Netflix anymore. Is there enough original content, or are these things on Netflix that I still want to watch? Where, okay, maybe now I make the break to Hulu, or maybe I make the break to Disney Plus, or I make the break to something else, or are people?
I already
just
made
gonna-
the break.
Let me put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Disney could destroy everything.
in a
Not
good way?
in a good way. Well, great for them
I was like, do they have a missile center I'm not aware
No.
of?
because last I knew, they are part owner of Hulu.
They own I know they have a majority stake.
They're looking to become more,
Okay.
meaning they might just buy the thing.
Now, what do you think happens there if there's Disney Plus and Hulu exist in the same world space?
I think that
Well, they did this-
I think they become one.
They did just announce that the Ghost Rider series for Hulu.
Did they?
Yeah,
Who's it starring?
Nicolas Cage,
the same guy who played him, I believe it's the same guy who played him in
Agents of Shield.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He was an agent. Oh man, I'm behind on that series.
That's all I know.
Yeah. All right.
He actually didn't do a bad job.
All right. Well, that's great. I was like Nicolas Cage. Like,
No, it's not Nicolas
Shudder.
Cage. By the way, did you know the abs that he had in that movie?
Yeah.
Fake.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Anyways,
Airbrushed.
no, just fake.
Okay. It's like plastic, like the ones you buy in the toy store.
Like completely CG.
All right, great.
So, if they buy Hulu,
Uh huh.
that means Disney owns a lot. I mean, they already own a lot. But then they're going to basically they have arguably the number 2 to number 3 online content holder.
Behind.
Amazon and Netflix.
What is Amazon?
Amazon only because Amazon allows you to rent and or buy movies online.
And you're basically saying there's a lot of people like you who have purchased those digital content, and that's where that content resides.
Right.
Got it. And Netflix is interesting because they're on that continual treadmill of like original series. They're on pace. They're losing like $100 million a quarter.
Yes, I don't know how they're still open.
Well, because of the equity market, but yeah.
But still, they are pumping money into their original content.
Yes, they are.
And
I don't know if they can keep up. Like,
what's this?
Which I was pretty positive of, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, they're looking to become pretty much
They already are
the
there.
kit and the caboodle.
Yeah.
They're already there.
like I guess the question there is that I don't know that they needed to pay $20 million to a whole bunch of comedians for like 3 comedy specials.
No.
You know, they probably could have done that with like a few $100,000 and a tray of sandwiches.
Right. Depending on the
sandwiches?
comedian.
Yeah.
Or if they said, hey, I'll give you $1 million for your special.
Like the only people they really have to like really dump money on the table for are like Jerry Seinfeld, Chappelle, and Jim Gaffigan. Everyone,
Really, Gaffigan? I mean, I know he's big.
He is. He makes. Yeah, he could. Yeah, he can command that.
What about Kevin Hart?
No,
Really?
really.
Even though he's like selling out stadiums?
Yep.
What about Kevin James?
Less so. No.
So, Adam Sandler has one.
Yeah. No one asked for it. Anyways,
Ellen
go.
DeGeneres has one.
and it was awful. I really gave it the college try.
But she started as a stand-up.
Well, she sure isn't fidgeting as one. Anyways,
I watched it too.
Jay, before you insert that all the way to your brain.
What? Oh, I can get past the first sentence now?
Right, yeah.
Oh, cool. So on Disney Plus, you're going to see selections from Disney Signature, Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, Nat Geo, and even the Disney Channel libraries.
I forgot they had
That's
Nat Geo.
before you even get into the original content, all seasons of The Simpsons, and potentially discounted price bundling for people going with ESPN Plus and Hulu, because as I just found, which I confirmed, Disney now owns 60% of Hulu since they acquired Fox.
Disney.
Interesting.
Oh, that's right. So they own some.
So they own 60%
Now
of
they
Hulu,
own
so
60.
they own majority share,
Oh,
which means they just got all this stuff. So now they can say,
Never
hey,
mind.
get Disney Plus, get ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus
$12 a
is
month
only
and you get this. Or they can.
No, that means you're getting some shit for free because they're saying $7 a month for this. Right now, ESPN Plus is $5, so that's $12. Then Hulu. So if you did like a $19.99
Yeah.
type of, if it was
What
lower
they
than
would-
that, you'd be a fool not to.
What
but
they would need for that is an all-in-one platform. Like something that will connect you to Hulu's TV shows or ESPN sports shows or
no, you just keep the independent apps because you don't want to have so much crap in one app. It's just like, all right, I got to go through all this stuff just to get to this. It's like, no, keep the things. Just have one login. It's just like, oh, log in with your blah 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 account. And you're like, all right.
I guess.
It's like, okay, cool, here you go. Like, I just jumped ship on Spotify
Yep.
and went
never
to
got into
YouTube, and I went to
I'm
YouTube.
never leaving Spotify.
I went to YouTube Red because I still get all the unlimited. I get YouTube Music and I get Google Music, Google Play Music because they're the same thing.
But what do you get with
basically.
I think I'm
YouTube,
gonna
Red.
try.
You get the original programming, you get commercial-free YouTube, which is worth it in itself.
I might
Because
try.
I
and-
watch a ton of stuff on YouTube Red.
I might try and because you get YouTube Red with YouTube TV, right?
No. With YouTube TV, I think that's a standalone.
Yeah, you get like stations.
But if you get YouTube TV, you
Uh-huh.
get unlimited DVR. unlimited DVRs.
I'm trying to convince.
So wait, you can just say, I want this show, this show, this show, and this show.
Yeah, you just go
And
on
it
there.
just
It's like
gives it to you.
record this, and they're like, okay, and it stays there.
I'm
until
trying
you
to make-
Oh, so you can't
to make
pick
the
the
case
shows you want.
to get rid of Charter to go to YouTube TV.
Yeah, you can't get rid of Charter because you need the internet to.
Well,
get
not
to
entirely. It's still the internet, but you know what I mean, like the TV package.
It. Yeah, but you can get a YouTube TV, I think, family, so you can have like 5 or 6
I think it's
different
a straight
people.
50 a month.
How much?
50.
Well, yeah, because YouTube.
Well, because they just added all. Like, here's the thing. It's
well,
like,
YouTube TV was only like 30 something.
Well, it's full
No,
local now too.
No, it's 50. But they got the full locals. The only reason I want to go to that is because there's certain cable news channels on there which my dad will not switch in any package without, which is stupid. But it also just got a whole bunch of the Discovery networks as well.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you what. I'll add you to the YouTube Music, and you add me to your YouTube TV.
Well, hot damn.
What do I get?
A hug.
Nothing.
Well, I'll subscribe to the Disney, and I can add you guys to those.
You don't have anything else to add you to though.
Huh?
Let's
And
see.
Spotify actually like tracked your IP address to see if you were all living in the same house.
What, Spotify?
I
Yeah.
don't want to use
Not
Spotify.
true.
It says that very largely in their family agreement.
It does, but they may only track it to the ISP, not to household.
Which doesn't work because
Which, by the way, how do they track it when you're sitting there on a cell phone or whatever it is and you're dotting all over the country? How do they know one isn't your home and one isn't your cell phone?
don't really know.
Yeah, that's what the thing is.
There's
and
more
stuff.
magic behind it than I know.
Magic
Anyway, moving on.
looking.
At the investor conference that happened probably weeks ago by now.
Yep.
By the way, Disney Plus is launching November 12th, so 11/12.
Yep.
It also mentioned the expectation that Disney Plus would lose as much as $1 billion in 2020
It's a lot of money.
doing this. That is a lot of money. Well, for
They have to-
Disney,
they
it's
have to-
not.
Yeah, they have to build
For
everything.
me, losing $100 is a lot. So.
Yeah.
With losses peaking between 2020 and 2022,
Yeah, I could see that.
before expected profitability in 2024.
Yeah. Which is actually pretty early because usually you don't see profits for the first 7 years.
Yeah. From the sound of things, the company is willing to lose all of that money to fight Netflix and all of its other competitors for several years. So at the least, it could be a while before there are any price hikes. Now, if you can do a family package, so I can have like 5 or 6 people on an account for Disney Plus and get the ESPN Plus and Hulu for a reasonable price,
Right.
you'd probably win me. You definitely would win me. But you got to give me a price point where I can be like, yeah, I'm on board with that.
Yep.
Right. Like you can have 5 people logged in 5 different accounts.
Yeah.
$60 bucks.
Because I got one stepson who loves sports and would love ESPN Plus, so we can
Yep.
just like watch all this stuff and watch stuff live.
You also have a friend that would contribute money to you every month to get it at his house.
Yeah.
I mean, watch it while I'm at your house.
Oh, absolutely, you would. So moving on.
And they'd be screaming over all the
there's
Marvel stuff.
Yes, there is.
Now I want to try to tease this, but I don't know how.
Okay.
Meh, that's it.
So there's a possibility of a series coming to Disney Plus that was a very popular movie.
Star Trek.
I think in the 80s.
Aw.
Johnny Quest.
Wait.
Movie?
Sequest DSV.
No,
Movie?
that was
Movie
90s
or
first
TV
off.
show?
Ron Howard.
Yes, think Ron Howard.
Oh
Think
no.
Doug's favorite dragon.
Oh, right, this is gonna be tough.
Oh.
Happy
no.
Days.
Yeah, his favorite dragon.
The one.
Grease.
That's it.
Grease is the word. What would you think of a series of Willow?
Wait, your favorite dragon isn't Puff?
No. I like the two-headed thing in Willow. It was awesome.
The magic dragon?
Right, I know.
He
but
lived by the sea?
I know, but eventually he went away.
He frolicked in the land?
Stop. Any more lyrics and we get copyright infringed.
Oh, Hallelujah?
Billy or whatever.
Oh, now we're screwed.
Or Billy left him or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think he did.
How old is actor, what's his name now?
Vern Troyer? No, not
No.
Vern Troyer.
I was saying he's dead.
I
thought.
want to see him playing Willow.
Warwick Davis?
Warwick
Yes,
Davis,
Warwick
yes.
Davis.
Probably also dead.
No,
No,
he's not.
he's not dead.
Really?
How old is he? He's probably
60s?
60s, 70s.
How
yeah.
old were you in 1984?
3.
One.
I was 3.
All right, so he's older than you guys.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes,
But
he
not
is.
Yes, he
by
is.
much.
He's probably about my age.
You have a computer next to
So
you.
80?
And you have a cell phone in your hand and a tablet.
God
That's true.
dang it. All right, hold on. Warwick
Oh, you're looking at
Davis.
Hey, Siri.
He is 49.
He's 49?
Yep.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Look at Vern Troyer. He was like in his 30s and he boxed.
I believe he actually, and this isn't meant to be a
did.
joke. This is meant to be completely serious.
Huh.
I believe he created kind of like a talent and like representation agency.
Warwick Davis?
Yeah,
Yes.
for actors with dwarfism.
Yeah, he did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things like...
Well, and I mean, they are also actors.
well, Game of Thrones...
Peter Dinklage.
well, I think there's more than one.
just saying,
more than
he's-
just Peter,
he's-
right?
I think out of everybody, he's the one who's just proved, fuck you,
Yeah.
I can act.
Absolutely. It
Who's
doesn't
that,
matter.
Peter Dinklage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Size,
Fantastic
gender,
actor.
anything,
Oh, yeah.
nothing
Fan-
matters if you
he's
can...
legit
if
one
you
of my
got it.
favorite actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got it, you got
the
it.
only one trying in Days of Future Past.
Yes.
Yes, that's true. Also,
Didn't find it.
also has has done one of my favorite SNL bits as well.
What's
Nothing?
that?
Space Pants. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, have you guys ever seen? If you guys at home, have you ever seen Space Pants? SNL Space Pants?
No, I don't know what that.
Like, that son of a bitch committed. Like, I have never seen anyone commit to a bit as much as
Yeah, there's a
Peter
hu-
Dinklage did to Space Pants in
there's,
SNL.
There's a huge difference between the dude who played Bond,
Uh huh.
Daniel Craig,
Yep.
who's talking like this and doing this, but then you see his eyes just eat, like peer off
Right.
to the side, and there's the cue card, and you can tell he's reading one line, read one line, say
Right.
it, one line, say it, one line, say it. You could tell he was doing that, or nope, he memorized everything,
Yeah.
and he's there.
Uh huh.
Like he would have assumed he's just a regular. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah. I really hope I really hope after Game of Thrones concludes and all that, they get him back on SNL.
He gets something. Well, I would like to see him do comedy,
Yes, I would.
but
Yeah.
I would also like for him.
To have not been in Pixels.
that too.
Yeah, that kind of feels like all right, I'll do it.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'd do this as a
What
favor.
would if you were to put him in something else? What would you put him in?
Oh God, what property would you do?
I mean, he could do a lot of stuff in
Would
Marvel.
you make him a Bond villain?
It feels a little too on the nose.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair.
Definitely not an Adam Sandler movie.
I would love to see him in a movie like a Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
that would be,
like he's meant to be the comic relief of the movie and
Right.
but he's really just a badass, and he can actually do it.
Isn't that basically who he is in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, that was Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
in that
Yeah,
Just a dude playing another dude who's dressed up as another dude.
I'm a dude playing a dude dressed as another dude. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's basically it. Well, Jay? That all sounds very interesting.
Thanks.
By the way, I've also established that Jay reading tech news is the equivalent of Ira Glass on TED Radio Hour.
Thanks.
With the long, awkward pauses of nothing said. Anyways.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay.
Hi, I'm Ira Glass. Welcome to the TED Radio Hour.
I'm going to work on my Tom Brokaw voice.
I'm go for it.
Tom
I'm Tom Brokaw.
Tom Brokaw.
I'm Tom Brokaw.
Tonight on the news.
I'm
I'm
Tom
Tom
Brokaw.
Brokaw. Tonight on the news.
Brokaw.
Tom
Tom
Brokaw.
Brokaw.
You can't even say his name. I'm Tom Brokaw.
Tom Brokaw.
Brokaw.
I'm Tom Brokaw.
Tom-
I'm Tom Buckley. I'm in Brokaw.
I'm George Foreman.
That sounds like Morgan Freeman pretending to be somebody else. Like,
I'm Morgan Freeman.
I'm George Foreman.
I think you mean George Washington. It's actually Abraham Lincoln.
Am I in the wrong studio?
no, you're Sean Connery.
No, this is Sean Connery. You're doing this all wrong. Poor boy.
Listen, Spock. I'm sorry.
Wait, by the way, one of the funniest things I ever saw on Facebook is
Why?
there should be something in real life where you can just be out and about and someone yells Shatner and you just have to over exaggerate whatever you're doing. Not even that, you just be like making pancakes. You're like someone's like Shatner, and you're like flip. Yeah.
Funny. Pancakes don't have enough ketchup on them.
Yeah.
No,
They're
syrup's what I meant to say.
gonna fall.
Yeah.
Ketchup was kind of
Eventually.
funnier though.
Oh no, the pancakes on the ceiling.
Eventually,
Yeah,
it'll become a thing.
it's a thing.
It'll be fashion forward.
I feel like you're just drifting into Trump, but that too.
You just
Yeah.
have to wait.
Now you're hourglassing it. Anyways,
What's the name of the kid from Toy Story?
with
Like the kid who
Andy.
owned the toys.
Andy.
So they don't do it anymore, but when you went to Disney, if you said,
Uh-huh.
"Oh no, there's Andy,"
Yeah, they would
They'll
fall down.
they
fall
just
down,
like
yeah.
fall. Well, they didn't do that anymore. They just kind of froze because I
Right.
guess there was like too many concussions or whatever from happening, or everybody was doing it so
You
much.
Right.
just
yeah.
wait for them to stand up. Andy!
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Andy, and they just go. Pff. They're
By the
like,
way-
"Yeah, no, we got to stop this."
By the way, did you see that there was
You
actually?
see Woody with just like a contusion bleeding.
But the thing is, you got to do the
limping
same
off.
thing with Shatner. Just like as soon as you say, "Hey, it's Will Shatner," and they just like you got to go right into
You see
it.
some, you see some like car, you see some car dealer just, and it's just pink.
Yeah. Although, funny Disney story. there was actually a news report. There was a couple, and I forget what the hell they called it, but they managed to ride all 46. I didn't know there were 46 rides in all the Disney parks in Florida in one day
How?
with no fast pass.
I was gonna say with like
That's
the
not
speed
even
pass.
possible.
But they did it.
That you
Somehow.
can't. That-
They
that's
must
not,
have. They had to have scouted like whatever day is
Like
the
this is clear.
deadest day.
There was clearly some sort of strategy.
It must
involved
have
with
been
this.
raining cats and dogs where nobody was.
I got
online.
no
But
idea.
just enough for them to keep all the rides open.
Well, will they ever close the ride because it's raining?
If it's an outdoor roller coaster, yes.
Really?
Well, if there's thunder and lightning,
Oh, stop.
yes, they would.
Take some chances in life.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Nothing like being attached to a giant piece of metal under lightning.
That goes up into the sky, being the highest piece of metal.
No, what
Although
they do
don't
is
really
they
have any exposed roller. Well, they do actually.
a couple.
Well, they have like the new Toy Story one with the Slinky dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
no, what they do is they run to the attraction. And they're like, "Oh my God, there's!" And then they name an actor, and they're like, "Oh, I want to go see!" And then they just jump on.
Right, yeah.
And they do that 47 times.
Oh my God, it's Buzz Lightyear
I,
dressed as
think,
Brad Pitt.
I just think it's
Ah.
impressive that having been there recently, I think that's just wildly impressive. That complete non sequitur.
How
sorry.
you get around that park in one day?
that
let alone-
that takes some serious planning.
Yeah, like I said, they must have scouted like the attendance for a year, figured
Well,
out
like-
the deadest day, what caused it to be low.
Yeah, like they
Figured
must,
out, okay, this is opening, so everybody's gonna be here.
It's also really impressive because
Exactly.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's also really impressive because like like in the course of a day, like a ride's gonna shut down at some point because someone like lost a hat and decided to climb out on
yacked
Space
or-
Mountain or some shit. Anyways,
Sorry.
yep,
SpaceX
yep.
has been
SpaceX.
chosen by NASA
Yep.
to help out with its first ever attempt to deflect an asteroid.
Are
Ooh.
they gonna be firing like Nerf guns
It's
at it?
called DART, which stands for
Uh,
Asteroid.
yeah, you got as far as I got.
Relativity.
Direct asteroid.
Direct asteroid redirect test.
so close.
Yeah,
So
it's not direct, is it?
double asteroid redirection test.
Ah!
I told you you were
got
close.
the-
That was
you
that
got
was
the-
damn good though.
Yeah.
That was damn good. We'll blast off on a Falcon 9 rocket in
Uh-huh.
June of 2021
Okay.
from the Vandenberg Air Force Base in California.
Yep.
Its mission is to smash a satellite into the Didymos asteroid's small moon in a bid to knock it off its orbit.
Okay.
What sounds like the plot of a Michael Bay movie could turn out to be NASA's first line of defense against Earthbound asteroids,
Chuck
Sweet.
shit
which
at it.
sometimes they don't see until like 2 days before.
Details.
Eh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is battling practice, but the stakes are still high because failure could derail NASA's so-called kinetic impactor technique,
Or Space Force.
but success will provide the crucial data that will inform its deployment against an actual asteroid on a collision course with Earth. NASA plans to intercept Didymos when it's within 11 million kilometers or 7 million miles of our planet. In comparison, the moon is 240,000 miles, and the sun is 93 million miles. According to the DART website, the probe won't reach its target until October of 2022, upon which it will slam into Didymos's moon at a speed of nearly 13,500 miles per hour. Sounds like it hurts.
Poor,
Yep.
poor Daedalus. He's going to lose a moon.
The cost,
Crank it!
the cost of this mission to slam a thing into another thing is...
110. Oh wait, no, including that. This is probably a fairly low budget mission, but still expensive. Including the rocket launch, I'm going to go $322 million.
323.
Oh, you're gonna price this right,
Thanks,
huh?
Price is Right, bastard. I have a feeling.
Rob wins.
Yeah.
69 million, including the launch.
That's
Really?
really cheap.
Yeah.
Wow. That is dirt cheap.
The total cost for the mission is expected at around $69 million, including the launch service, which NASA's Launch Services program at Kennedy Space Center in Florida will manage. Fresh off the back of its successful Falcon Heavy launch and triple landing, SpaceX's involvement in DART sees its relationship with NASA evolving beyond its commercial payloads and resupply missions to the ISS.
Well, I guess it's only $69 million because it's probably $62 million for the launch and $7 million for a giant titanium spike with an engine on the back of it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like,
Pretty much. A kinetic impact vehicle. Oh, you mean like a giant anvil with a rocket engine on it? Got it.
Yeah.
They went to Phantom Fireworks, bought a shitload of like thing and just duct taped it to the back of this thing. And
Perfect.
There's just there's this hand that has a little lighter just goes.
Somewhere there's a Wile E.
And then
Coyote
it's just a
taped
bunch
to
of,
one of
a
it.
bunch
Yeah.
of hammers the front of it, just taped there.
That's all
Right.
it is. I'm gonna swing my arms. If you get in the way, it's your fault.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kick like this.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Adam Savage in his fire suit lighting the thing.
Yep.
that'd be amazing. So if you didn't know, Google and Amazon have had a little pissing contest going on with their respective video services with each other. But we are happy to announce that they have now called a truce to their video spat.
Made nice.
Yeah, they made nice, and they're actually going to be putting each other's things on their stuffs again.
Hooray!
Yay.
Amazon Prime Video hasn't worked with Google's Chromecast or our Android TVs in a while YouTube was pulled from Amazon Fire TV in late 2017. There is good news for both ecosystems.
Wait. Say it right.
What?
There is...
Good news, everyone!
No, that's your thing.
Have you ever known the way around that whole thing? Because I have a Chrome stick in my bedroom, but it won't play the Amazon stuff.
Bad news, everyone.
But YouTube will stream onto the Chrome stick. YouTube links to Amazon so I can look at all my purchases. Somehow.
No.
So
Good news,
so I actually
everyone.
stream
Bad
from
news,
YouTube.
everyone.
The Google-Amazon Cold War is thawing. YouTube will be available on Amazon's Fire TV devices in the coming months, and Amazon Prime Video will work with Chromecast and Android TV devices as well. A Google spokesperson told Engadget that the main YouTube app is coming first, but YouTube TV and YouTube Kids will follow afterwards. However, it is worth noting that this only applies to Fire TV devices. There are still no plans for an official YouTube app on the Echo Show. And there's no YouTube app planned for Amazon's Fire tablets as well, but those devices can already access YouTube through their browser.
No,
Oh, you do now?
You use the browser.
No, I have an app that I've used on it for like a year.
Nope.
Okay, I guess I'm just living in.
That's because you don't update your things for 5 years at a time.
I only got the tablet last year.
It's true.
Sure you did.
So
Which
yeah.
wasn't updated because it's 5 years old. You just got it on clearance.
Yeah.
And therefore is actually 5-year-old
By
technology.
clearance, do you mean me?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Then it's Brad clearance.
I haven't updated it ever, so there you go.
There you go. So it's 5 years old. Now,
Makes sense.
more interestingly, scientists have
Science.
This is another NASA story.
Okay.
Scientists
got
have
this.
long suspected that around 100,000 years after the Big Bang,
Yeah.
helium-hydrogen combined to form the first molecule.
Oh, sorry. Say again.
No, you had your chance.
Something hydrogen, something first molecule.
Yes, helium and
I'm
hydrogen combined to form the first molecule, being helium hydride.
Okay.
That helped the universe begin to cool and led to the formation of stars. But despite decades of searching, scientists could never locate helium hydride in space until now.
In
In space, no one can detect helium hydride.
That's right. So NASA used SOFIA, which stands for, because I love doing this, Tim. Half the time you can get it.
A surface optical photometric helium interferometer analysis.
Do any of those things actually make sense together?
Yes.
To you or to anyone?
Yes.
Okay. The Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy. You were so close.
Whatever. It was it.
To detect the
One off.
primordial molecule. The scientists found it in NGC 7027, which is where you find all your primordial molecules.
Yep.
A planetary nebula, or a remnant of a sun-like star, located 3,000 light-years away. The discovery proves that helium hydride can exist in space, and it confirms theories about the chemistry of the early universe and its evolution.
So let's just go there.
Yeah. The discovery is also a testament to the power of NASA, so you will all bow to them in their wonderfulness.
Bow to NASA!
Even though the stuff that we're seeing, it's not there anymore.
Yeah. Sophia is the world's largest airborne observatory. It is a modified Boeing 747 SP jetliner. I don't know what SP is, but probably like super powerful.
SP?
Yeah.
Those things are cool.
Well, usually it's followed by F.
Have you seen that? It's
Sun-
got like
sun
this giant
protection.
like door that opens mid-flight.
Nope.
Have you seen? I'm pulling up a
I
picture.
guess I will
'cause it's
now.
so cool.
And it returns
Is it
up.
cooler than the airborne laser 747?
Yes.
Oh, no.
And it returns after every flight, and that allows NASA to add new tools as they're available.
Like a screwdriver.
Yeah. A recent upgrade of Sophia's German receiver at terahertz frequencies, or great instruments,
It can open up a wine
There
bottle
was
with a
at one time it
corkscrew.
returned 3 days after a flight.
made the discovery possible. Scientists were able to tune to the frequency of the molecule and search for it in that nebula,
That's not nearly as cool.
where they've expected it to exist since the
It's a
1970s.
giant telescope in the back of that thing. Like, roll down the window. I want to look at the sky.
That's 450 miles an hour.
See?
It looks like a hole in a plane.
Yeah, there it is.
There's a hole in the roof.
Rob can
Full
totally see an
standard
SD.
definition.
So they opened the side cargo door.
Yeah.
In flight.
So it's a C-47.
See that dark spot
Stop
on the right?
crushing my dreams.
Well,
Is that
It's
really
an
your dream?
expensive C-47.
Maybe.
Just hook your cannon up to it and just
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works.
so in case you guys didn't hear about this, I believe it's a couple weeks ago now,
I probably
I
have.
have it.
scientists have now made zombies.
Yeah, what? Which, by the way, that was the only thing I could think of when I was in Nashville, because they had this, like,
Zombies?
it's like this whole huge crowd
Oh,
up against,
with-
like, the barrier there, and I was looking at it, I'm like, this is how zombie apocalypse movies start.
It's like just,
Doggy, you watch that, you know what I'm talking about.
just one person.
This guy knows
One person's gonna get bit, and then
Yep.
3 people, and then 6.
exactly
people.
how the zombie apocalypse starts.
So it used to be that once someone cut off your head, your life was over.
Uh-huh.
That may no longer be the case.
'Kay.
A study published in the journal Nature this week illustrates Yale researchers' successful efforts to restore and preserve the cellular function of pigs' brains up to 4 hours after their decapitation at a local slaughterhouse.
Which basically means they took a pig head and then they put it in a vat of fluid with
it blue
nutrients
fluid?
and oxygenated, and
It was the fluid blue.
I don't know.
It needs to be because then Futurama's a lie if it's not.
Okay, that I don't know.
Well, this is just the prototype, so
However, they didn't see any neural, like the cells didn't die, but they didn't see any neural activity. So it was an alive brain dead.
I know people that are alive that are like that, so.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Researchers employed a unique anticoagulating oxygen-carrying solution laden with pharmacological agents, as Brad just said, dubbed BrainX, so if you ever want to clean with it too, to
What'd you
serve
put on your windshield?
Brain X.
No, it's the wrong thing. Your windshield's now sentient.
well, that makes sense. That explains why my steering wheel's trying to lick me.
Defeat it with the windshield wiper blades.
No, it just eats and it gets pissed off.
Haven't you ever seen Cars? That's how
My
it starts.
windshield ate a bird.
They filtered and pumped it through the head's circulatory system and shockingly began to see renewed circulation, metabolic response, and even spontaneous synapse activation. So, zombie.
There you go.
All it's going to take is the first person to actually get injected with that stuff to get sick or to infect somebody else with a disease, and boom,
You
zombies.
do know in this, like, the brain was completely removed from the skull.
No.
Well, all right then.
However, the research team was quick to point out none of these responses were close to what would constitute consciousness or awareness.
However, it did constitute absolute nightmare fuel.
It did. Had the team detected alpha or beta brainwaves in the 8 to 30 hertz range, they asserted that they would have administered heavy anesthetics and rapidly cooled the heads to snuff out all cellular activity. So, murder zombie.
Well, no, also because it's like, oh, what's this? A disembodied brain without any connection to anything.
That's fine. Researchers already have
Nightmare fuel.
Researchers already have the ability to keep slices of mammalian brain tissue alive and electrically active for a few minutes at a time, but to revive at least basic cellular function after 4 hours of oxygen and nutrient starvation is unheard of.
That's kind of crazy.
It is kind of. And obviously...
I'm just thinking, like, what would you think if that's how you woke up? Like, I can't see.
Hear that dull screaming in the background? That's it. That's it right there.
Did Rob's windshield just eat him?
Yes.
It's either you're completely sentient about what's going on, or it's just that's all you can do is scream.
Or you're just screaming in your head. You're not actually screaming, which just makes you
Right.
scream in your head even more.
Exactly.
It's a vicious feedback loop.
Like, eventually would you be like, okay, something's going on here.
Time for video game news.
Or back to, ah!
Right, yeah.
Video game news.
Okay.
So first we're going to do some Xbox news.
Yay.
The disc-free Xbox One S
Boo.
is being released in
Saigon.
No, 4 days from now.
Have they announced it?
5/7/19. It'll be $250. Comes with Sea of Thieves, Forza Horizon 3, and Minecraft.
Yawn.
Good. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate has been announced. It's going to give players all the benefits of Xbox Live Gold and Microsoft's digital subscription service Game Pass for $15 a month.
Okay.
And the April update should be, well, already in since we're now in May, but I don't recall getting an update, so someday. This
Nothing I love more than when I want to play half an hour in a video game.
It takes 45 minutes.
On a system that should be auto-updating, and then I go to play, and it's like, please update for the next 45 minutes. I'm like,
Why don't you just keep yours in low power standby? It'll automatically
I
push
do.
it. Well, then you're broken. The April update, when it ever gets here, is going to add the option of a mini virtual keyboard. Your Xbox will now suggest titles to uninstall when you're trying to load a new game. You're now going to find an option to restart the system in the Power Center, which I do actually have, so I guess I did get it. Faster access to your Game Pass Quest progress, and the freedom to reprogram your Xbox Media Remote's One Guide button to launch the media app like Netflix. So that should already be there. Now, on to Sony news. We are finally getting the first details of the PlayStation 5, or whatever the crap they're going to call it.
Backwards compatibility?
We'll see.
Nope.
No.
Really?
Let's get to the meat.
Me. Me.
All right, so in an interview with Wired, the system architect confirmed that the new console will be powered by a third-generation AMD Ryzen CPU with 8 cores,
That's a lot.
built on the company's 7-nanometer Zen 2 microarchitecture.
Also a lot.
It will be paired with a custom GPU built on AMD's Radeon Navi family
Ooh, that's a lot.
that supports ray tracing,
Ooh, a lot.
which is an advanced lighting technique currently limited to high-end gaming PCs. I've never heard of it. I'm sure Brad has, but I
I
haven't.
have.
And some form of immersive 3D audio. So not too specific on that. The PS4 successor will also support 8K graphics. And he said will ship with an SSD to accelerate rendering and reduce load times. According to Wired, they illustrated this point by booting up Insomniac's Spider-Man game and showing
Reddit.
how fast travel times could be reduced from 15 to 0.8 seconds.
Oh.
Which, when you do a lot of fast traveling and do that kind of stuff in a video game, that's going to add up to tens of minutes.
Tens of minutes.
Yeah.
Tens of minutes.
The new system will have similar architecture to the PS4. It will therefore be backwards compatible with PS4 games
Yay!
and support the current PlayStation VR headset.
What about the PlayStation 2 games?
Nope. They stopped short of confirming a new headset or any of the services that would be available on the console. He did state, though, that it will accept physical media just like the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. Most of these details won't be a huge surprise. They're safe, logical choices for Sony, which makes sense given how successful the PS4 has been for the company. Also, something we have been hearing about and talking about for quite some time.
Yes. Thank you, Game.
No. Halo TV series actually has a Master Chief now.
Okay.
So the years
Why are they even announcing it? It's a nameless, faceless guy.
the years in the making Halo TV series finally appears to be taking shape. Showtime
I mean, really?
Showtime has chosen American Gods' Pablo Schreiber to play the series' version of the Master Chief.
I don't know if that's good or not.
I don't like it. You wanna know why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because he's got a face.
Yep, that's true. I already don't like it. You're right.
They're not saying you're going to see the face, but he does have one.
You're not gonna hire a guy
The Master Chief has a
with
face
a face and not show it.
That's true.
It
He
is
does
not
have a
certain.
face.
It is not certain if he'll
They're
ever
just gonna-
remove the iconic helmet, but Showtime has promised to tell deeply drawn personal stories. But it's hard to imagine the Master Chief hiding his face forever. The series will also star newcomer Yaren Ha
Huh.
as Quan Ah.
They can't.
So Ha as Ah.
They can't show his face on the TV show before they do it in the video game.
Yep.
She is going to be a teen from the colonies who meets Master Chief at a fateful time. The show will be run and executive
When he
produced
loses his
by
helmet.
Stephen Kane
It'll be, quick, find my
and
helmet.
Kyle Killen,
While killing it.
which hints at its scale. Showtime's considered this its most ambitious series ever.
Ever?
What else? is
Production is officially slated to start in the fall.
Yay! Too bad we
Yay.
didn't get a Halo movie directed by either Guillermo del Toro or Peter Jackson, like we were told we were like a decade
Boo,
ago.
forever ago.
And then it turned
Starring-
into a TV series.
You know what I am right now?
Starring Samuel L. Jackson.
Disinterested.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I am interested in though?
What?
The Lord of the Rings TV show.
Yes, that is interesting.
That is
Lot
interesting.
R.
Because you know what?
Lot
Nobody
R.
was asking for it.
Yeah.
They said, we just want to do this because it's cool.
I asked for
Based
one.
on the Silmarillion or something like that? Or?
It's going to have a Silmarillion plus the Lost Tales built
right,
into it.
got it. Which weren't those the, like first books?
The Lost Tales?
No, Silmarillion. What
So, the
was
Silmarillion was it's kind of like the beginning and the end.
Okay.
It's
Ish.
a tough read.
All right.
You read it?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, it does have like the forming the rings and all that crap.
You know the last book I read was?
Bible.
You know what the last book I read was?
No.
Neither do I. Anyways, what else we got, Jay?
One more thing, and then we're going to go to coming to home theaters.
Okay.
You no longer have to be lucky if you want to return your Amazon order to a Kohl's store, which I never even knew was a thing, but evidently was a
can
thing.
do that?
You can.
All right.
As of July, you'll have the option of returning your goods at any of Kohl's 1,150 stores in the U.S. You won't need a box or label, and it won't cost you a dime as long as you're covered by the return policy in the first place.
Yay.
But what would they do? Give you store credit?
No, they're probably just hooked into their Ecoverse, and it's just like, oh, you're returning this? Okay, we credited your account. Have a nice day.
Credited my Amazon
Well,
account?
that's handy.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The timing is convenient. Kohl's announced plans back in March to carry Amazon products in more than 200 of its stores, and a few locations also have an Amazon smart home experience to sell you
make
on
a
the
bet
internet
they'll always
giant's
be on sale.
Alexa ecosystem.
But then you go to Amazon and be like,
It now has an
better
easy
price on
way
Amazon.
to bring in Amazon customers and pitch them. You might come in to return a blender, but then you might leave with an Echo speaker
So does that mean that Kohl's does price matching
with themselves,
with Amazon?
I guess. Coming to home theaters, May. Available right meow.
Are we rating these?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop.
What was it? 10, 5,
Stop.
10?
1 to 10.
1 done?
Damn it. No, go away.
We're here. We're not leaving.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time left.
Yeah, a little bit. Like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes.
Netflix, Angels and Demons.
7.
5.
Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Original? 6.
4.
The Spy
I get-
Who Shagged Me.
4.
4.
Casper.
2.
3. Just because Christina Ricci was
The
cute.
Final Destination.
Which one?
2009.
The original.
That's not the.
It's not.
No.
It's still 2.
2. The original might be like a 4.
4, yeah.
Harold and Kumar
Saw
escape from Guantanamo
7.
Bay.
8.
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
Did you really?
Yeah, 'cause I was like, what the fuck? Come on.
You really giving it a 7 or an 8?
Yeah, I
Was
already
it-
watched it.
Was it that funny?
No, but it's
Then
exciting.
a 2.
No, but it's excitement to see. I was like, oh, come on, I gotta start this.
2. Come on, consumer advice.
3.
Scarface.
7.
6.
Scream.
Well, I'm
6.
assuming 1. 6.
6 for originality. Not like it's 6 because
It was no. It's more
at
like
the
a
time,
4 now
yeah,
because
it's more like
been
a 4 now.
overdone.
Yeah. It's not gonna surprise anyone.
The Dark Crystal. It sounds familiar.
5.
5.
Going
Yeah.
back to 82 for that. The Matrix.
6.
The Matrix Reloaded.
5.
6.
The Matrix Revolution.
5.
Wedding Crashers.
6.
6.
Zombieland.
8.
8. Yeah.
John Carter.
7.
6.
Yeah.
Mr. Mom.
4.
Yeah.
No, 3.
4.
No,
I'll
2.
go 4. Just because I haven't watched it in so long.
Yeah.
War Horse.
7.
5.
Hold on, I gotta go through.
Did you ever watch Wars?
Yeah, it was all right.
I thought it was really good.
We're getting into a lot of just series coming in.
Boring.
Sure is. Bear with me a second here, kids. I actually forgot to do this, so I'm actually going through it normally. How about a Wanda Sykes comedy special?
2.
2.
Yeah, not a big
Yeah,
fan.
no.
No. She does the same stuff over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Supergirl season 4.
7.
Yeah.
10 for the crossover. It's hard to line up which show
Yeah.
happened on first.
On Hulu, Anger Management.
3.
Oh, sorry, 3.
The Birdcage.
5.
5. Robin Williams, though.
Always a good watch if you.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was the full title,
Go for it.
but for Borat,
Nope, wait.
Learning of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation Kazakhstan.
You did it wrong.
I'm not doing it in the voice. Don't even ask.
Kazakhstan.
Learning for America for making great benefit of Kazakhstan.
You forgot Glorious.
No, I didn't. It's silent.
That's actually something that he would do.
Clerks.
7.
7.
Dazed and Confused.
3.
Deuce
5.
Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
The first one?
4.
Yes.
4.
Fatal Attraction.
4.
5.
Flashdance.
3.
4.
The Green Mile.
8.
6.
High ranking, huh?
Well, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
There's a movie
It's
called
not like
Hap-
a movie that I'm going to go out of my way
Yeah.
to watch, but
Like, if it's on, like, I'm stopping.
There's a movie called Happy Endings. Let's
How much time
see.
we got, Rob? What time is it?
Yeah. We'll start doing stuff while I go through this.
did I tell you that Ant-Man dies in it?
You did.
I did.
Yes.
Major League.
We already did that one a long time ago.
We did.
Did I tell you that the Black Panther comes back only to die again?
You did.
I did.
Rollerball.
2.
2.
No.
The original and the new one.
2.
2.
Both of them?
2.
Did I tell you that Iron Man actually gets the super soldier serum and becomes Captain Man, and then Captain America gets an Iron Man arm and he becomes the Winter Man?
You
12 Monkeys.
did.
I did.
11.
Monkeys. 11.
Just
10.
because I'm taking one away from it.
There you go. Under Siege.
Under Pressure.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, it's got Steven Seagal? Right, Under Siege?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Did I tell you that Thanos actually gives up the gauntlet? Only under the presumption that Captain America calls himself Johnny Storm.
He said, I'm
did.
tired of holding this. You
No,
too.
he said, I know you by your real name. He said, I'm Steve Rogers. He said, no, you're Johnny Storm. He's like, oh, flame on.
That burns.
Oh.
It's a thing.
They lit the torch in my heart.
No. hey, if you missed any part of our show, check out the Midnight Replay.
Check
Watch
it out at
previous
midnight.
episodes at
12
youtube.com/NSLSTV, twitter.com/NSLSTV.
Technically,
Yeah, whatever.
Check us out on a Saturday morning.
Facebook.com/NSLSTV, NSLSTV@gmail.com.
There's a movie called Morning Glory.